Number drops for Tatiana Weston-Webb at 2.73. She moves to second. Malia Manuel. Now we're in the back door, and now we're out. That's a great wave for Malia Manuel, and the feeling coming out of that barrel, she expressed beautifully, and why not? Stitch it up, put a bow on it, finish it up, and that's going to be a big score.
Let's go. The replay. Drops in, drags that arm, starts to thrust, pump through that section. Beautiful wave from Malia, just a huge smile on her face, goes for the carve, completes it. So here we go. This is where you start to gain momentum, Capo. This is where things start to click into gear. She did so well to get into the rhythm of the ocean, disappears from view there. Yeah. Long section, long time in the barrel. That's going to be well rewarded. Very impressed.
Yeah, we talked about Malia's barrel riding skills at the beginning of this heat. And there it is illustrated. Beautiful wave. Take a look from it up above.
Beautiful. I mean, so many hours spent out here in this line.
Hamilton needs a 7.84 to take the lead off of Carissa Moore. 10 minutes, 35 seconds in the priority heat. Gabriela Bryan and Brisa Hennessy just getting started. Carissa Moore again at back door. Big roomy barrel traveling through here. Wow. And that's the completion. That is the excellent score that we were waiting for.
That's insane golf clap right here. I'm just psyched for her. That was so deep. That's 2 deep barrels in a row. Was rewarded with a clean exit. Watch how deep she is right there. She is crawling over the foam ball probably twice. So she's actually shocked right there. She's like, wow, I didn't expect to make that. She was really deep.
What I'm seeing formulating here for Carissa Moore is that relationship as we see this in slow motion, Ross. I'll let you break this down.
Yeah, good pump right here, and it's pretty casual. There's the pump. See her arm go up. She had her legs push off the bottom there, so she's really trying to get that momentum forward in the barrel because she knew she was definitely backdooring a backdoor wave. She was behind the peak.
Carissa Moore right behind her. Moore at back door and gets the second section, gets the exit, hacks a turn just to put the cherry on top of that, the exclamation point at the end of the sentence. Carissa Moore on fire, and she's going to extend her lead over Brisa Hennessy, Rosie Hodge.
Oh, so insane. So cool to watch Carissa.
We had, look at that, perfect positioning, as deep as you can get. I mean, coming out and just absolutely hammering this lip. Carissa Moore, so graceful, style and speed. I mean, we had Shane backdoorian. Now we got Moore at backdoor.
In slow-mo, you can really appreciate the technicality, Rosie.
Yeah, the way that she really leans on that back foot as she takes off and puts her body in towards the wall of water to pull herself towards that wave and under the hood. So just threading through that whole section. Let's just have a look at this, because this is where Tyler Wright, the tiger, comes to life. Wow, what an answer back to Moana. It feels like Tyler's just been waiting out in this lineup, just biding her time. Moana's been able to do her thing, and Tyler, knowing that she's going to really maximize a backdoor wave, she does that so well. Does the look back at the beach, just a pure moment. But you have a feeling like Tyler was kind of like the sleepy tiger, just sleeping out there, and now she's just pouring them out. Yeah, nervous moments here. Let's see. Malia's going to get an opportunity out the back.
Malia just free to roam. Basically, this entire matchup, huge bomb drop. Sets that rail. Total finesse on the fade. Bigger section approaching in front of her, and she will meet it with an aggressive off the top. There's the two-turn combo she's been waiting for.
Yeah, there it is, Joey. She's going to extend that lead. And a good way to close out a heat for sure. Just well managed at the end there from Malia.
And then just put her in a nice rhythm. What do you think here?
Oh, this thing is so rugged, that wave. A lot of wind chop coming up the face. So Malia just negotiating through all of that before she drops into this cleaner section. Eyes it off right there. Beautiful drop through that floating maneuver. So well maintained, Joe.
When that's the reason, it makes me feel like there's every chance that may be the sort of score that gets her out of third place.
Some poise displayed here by Sakura, and she has a big finish as well on the inside. So the wild card and the rookie may be taking it to the 5-time world champ. The unexpected, BL.
45 seconds on the clock too, which kind of caught me off guard. I mean, how long's left? Oh my gosh, there's hardly any time left at all. 40 seconds.
A 6.57 drops for Moana Jones Wong and does not get the score. I wanted to report that to you. Although we're watching this replay, this is actually probably going to be an excellent score for Betty Lou Sakura Johnson.
Wow. Daniel Ross.
Daniel Ross was the other one. What a powerhouse he was at Sunset.
Wow, look at that.
Crazy takeoff with that wild breeze, but Courtney wanted every bit of that bomb drop. Quick whip onto the open face. She's got more. Huge bottom turn. And then a lovely top turn to clean up. One of the better performances we've seen. Back to that drop for Courtney.
I mean, just stomping it, you know. Right here, coming up in a powerful hack, right in the meaty part of that wave. Coming down to the bottom. I mean, she possessed everything that the judges wanted to see. Commitment, you know, speed, style, and flow.
Here we go, having a look at this one on the inside.
Looks like we'll get the round of 16 started. Wearing the red jersey from Reunion Island, Johanne Defay. Just an under-the-lip move there, just to project down the line, waiting for her first major turn. There's the front-side whip off the top. Defay looks at an aggressive approach to finish.
Amazing stuff here as we see her taking off. There's a bit of a wobbly start. She had to put on the gas to get around this section. Under the lip here, reads it really nice and well, and then coming around and looking at that's her nice, beautiful snap. This is the money turn, though. Into the lip, critical. I don't know how she held on there and just looked like her foot slipped off and she pulled it back on. Amazing leg strength.
Great to see this angle from the channel as well. That kind of correction off the top got her a lot of speed for this next big move, BL.
Yeah, the water angle really makes you appreciate the difficulties in riding this wave, and there's that inside sector.
One of the girls taking off now. Take it away, guys.
Luana Silva streaking through here. Nice arc for the rookie. Double pump off the bottom again and attacks the lip. Gets the board back under her feet for a completion, and she feels good about that one, Wallace.
Yeah, that you got to be feeling some energy and some confidence coming off of a wave like that. Some big, increased increments coming through, so it's going to be a game on. As let's go through this lip line right here.
Drives up into it. The lip kind of splashed her in the face, didn't it? It just splashed the whole body, and she controlled it. We'll see it here on this replay. Waits, drives, and gets that board up vertically, and then the wave kind of flares at the same time as she meets it.
It's so fun to see all the different elements that they have to deal with, but she's feeling it right there. That was a look in.
He did?
Yeah,
neighborhood kids.
Yeah,
play
the
with
neighborhood
Lion,
kids, mate. One of them was Lion's best mate, Kawa there.
How's Gabriela Bryan? Big snap, lip glide there. Aggressive, long bottom turn, and look at that finishing turn. Gabby Bryan bringing the noise.
So we talked about it a little bit, and I commented on being reactive to the section at Sunset. That's exactly what she was right there. She saw lip, bang, she hit it. She didn't wait, she didn't draw out a bottom turn. She did her first turn, then went, oh, there's another one, bang, and then it lined her up for that power gouge. And BL, I cannot wait for you to talk us through that.
I can't wait to see it either.
That was insane.
After this young lady, Gabriela Bryan, drops down, doesn't wait too long, sees that lip, snaps it. But that was a jab, wasn't it? It was a quick jab and then straight back up. That bottom turn was a thing of beauty. That bottom turn may have been the best turn of the day. That was just so elegant and so beautifully drawn and timed. Strides, that was great.
Yeah, we're going to see it right here. She comes off the bottom, drives hard, waits for it, and then slams the corner with just when you come into the corner and you feel your board going that fast through the water and you have that momentum. I mean, she does this click right here, which comes down and puts her perfectly into this bottom turn. She's already looking at the section right here. Look at, she knows it's coming. She's deep. She's down on it, rigging the rail, and then this turn right here. Look at that slice through the water. I mean, that was incredible.
That's excellent surfing. And if that is excellent surfing.
Yeah, and if that was an 8.83 for Luana, where does this score go?
Turning our attention to quarterfinal number 3, and Brisa Hennessy arcing off the top there. One long bottom turn and another arcing turn for Brisa Hennessy, needing a 7-point ride at the moment to take the lead off of her challenger, Molly Picklum.
I like it. Pretty smooth.
Is it a 7?
A little syrupy.
and you start to rise with them as their performance rises through the game.
Here's the 8-6.
This first turn was money, though. I mean, look, she comes up into the corner, and it was a beautiful power arc, you know, where she really finished off. You see her kick the tail through the end of it, and then follows it up with another beautiful...
You're watching semifinal number 2. Brisa Hennessy representing Costa Rica taking on Betty Lou Sakura Johnson representing Hawaii. Big start there with a big hammer from Brisa. Hard off the bottom again. A ton of spray flying off that rail. Out in the open face again, and what a start for Hennessy. Let's go back to how she started off this heat, Laura. How incredible was this?
Wow, that was just amazing. A bomb set. That first carve was so well read, and that second one just getting so low and just throwing so much spray. Another carve, even it just fattens out there. Look how much spray she threw. It was just amazing, and look at that score.
Timing was perfect, using so much of the wave. A 9-point ride on her opener, Rosie.
So well deserved. I feel like this wave was an absolute gift, but to that point, Brisa surfed it to perfection. Just so impressed with her, the strength that she's showing at the moment.
Molly Picklum sitting in the lead and now looking for another great score. Straight up into the lip line, connects well with the second turn and rides out so smooth. She's already got a 7.17 on the board, improving on her 6.17. And Strider, I think he liked the look of that one.
I mean, come on. Watch this replay. She attacks the lip line. The first turn here is beautiful. Straight up into the bowl, slams it. But look how quickly she gets back up into the lip line. Now that, to me, that's quick twitch muscle reactive surfing that you have to be training for.
Only one of these two obviously can make it through to our final 4 surfers in the semi-final. I'm not sure when we're coming back for finals day. In the meantime, we'll stick with live vision and a beautifully threaded tube from Carissa Moore. Look at that carve off the rail. It's so nicely done, Kaipo, and another big number coming her way.
I agree. That is going to be a great score for a well-surfed wave. Let's check it on the replay. Looks down the line, pumps before she gets behind the curtain, threads that tube, and then watch this on the rail the whole time, right back around before she kicks out. That was a combination of barrel riding as well as a major maneuver and just a picturesque look at a well-executed tube and carve by the 5-time world champ, Carissa Moore.
Well, advantage more early on, certainly. Let's see if she manages to turn the screw when this number comes in. Still got plenty of swell out there. We've got a bit of wind ruffle too. And we've got Tatiana Weston-Webb as she looks at a left-hander here with a late drop and a big turn high in the lip. Plenty of spray as she surfs into the wind. And she'll click down a turn and then take on a meaty end section and does so well to land it. So a really complicated final maneuver, putting a massive exclamation point and a great way to kick things off for Tatiana Weston-Webb.
Saw Carissa Moore with a quick start and Tatiana Weston-Webb taking a page out of the book right here. A nice lip glide there for Tati and handles some troubled waters, skipping off the rails, but the finish is what it was all about. Exposure, where is she? There she is. Score that. Tatiana Weston-Webb.
Yeah, drops a hammer on the end. She's so good at going into the lip and getting these committed turns and doing these air drops. How many times have we seen her do that on the championship tour? Things got a little weird and squirrely. She dealt with that pretty well. And this section, whoa, super critical. There was a load more energy coming at her than she had going forward. Completely disappears and then emerges out from under the avalanche.
We'll see if Tatiana's going to have a piece of it, and there she goes. Drawing off the bottom. Great click to start things off with. Goes in for that second, jams the tail.
Well, you can hear the crowd. They are loving Tatiana Weston-Webb, willing her to finally get that score needed, needing a 6.94. Another question asked of the judges, is this enough? Taking a look at the replay here. Nice snap, gets a little off balance, but pulled it back together to finish up with a very solid hooking snap for a final move. Right in front of Lakey, on edge. The finish here, that was the most dynamic, as you see the fins flaring out the back.
All 3 fins out the back.
Very nicely done.